Hey KidTime, hope you're all doing well, and I hope you enjoyed a nice Father's Day with your daddies or some other father figures in your life. I want to remind you that we're missing you all, but hey, how good has it been the last couple of weeks to see some other KidTime friends? So thank you to Kate and the kids for last week's video, and to thank you to Ange and Harper for the week before. Today, it's me again. We're going to be doing a story time together, and then there's going to be a craft. Ange has been hard at work finding some great craft activities online, and so there's going to be a little picture that will be on your screens with a picture of the craft, but also an explanation of what you're going to need to make it yourself. So after the story time, you'll be able to have a look at that craft, and hopefully you can do it with mum and dad or someone else at home. And hey, if you've done some great work with your craft, we'd love to see a photo of it, so please send it to my phone. Also, if anyone wants to be involved, record a video, a story time, some music or dancing for us, we'd love to see that too. We can share it privately on our KidTime video so other people can see, and we can see each other's faces. We miss you all heaps. Hopefully things will open up one day soon and we can get back together to sing and to dance and to play. But for now, I want you to enjoy this awesome book, Squash and a Squeeze, by Julia Donaldson, illustrated by Axel Scheffler, and then stay tuned for a craft activity and some music after that. See you. A squash and a squeeze. A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. "There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your hen," said the wise old man. "Take in my hen? What a curious plan." Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped around the room, knocking over the jug. Is that a good idea, do you reckon? Uh-oh. The little old lady cried, "What shall I do? It was pokey for one, and it's tiny for two. My nose has a tickle, and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your goat," said the wise old man. "Take in my goat? What a curious plan." Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble the table leg. It's a strange idea, isn't it, to bring more things into your house? Oh, she's unhappy again. The little old lady cried, "Glory be! It was tiny for two, and it's teachy for three. The hen pecks the goat, and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? The house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your pig," said the wise old man. "Take in my pig? What a curious plan." So she took in her pig, who kept chasing the hen and raiding the larder again and again. A larder is a pantry. Uh-oh, it's looking messy. The little old lady cried, "Stop, I implore! It was titchy for three and it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your cow," said the wise old man. "Take in my cow? What a curious plan." Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. Look at the cow dancing on the table. Would you like to have that in your house? That would be fun. The little old lady said, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for four and it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out. I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." Take them all out, said the wise old man. But then I'll be back where I first began. So she opened the window, and out flew the hen. Oh, that's better. At last I can sneeze again. She shooed out the goat, and she shoved out the pig. My house is beginning to feel pretty big. She huffed, and she puffed, and she pushed out the cows. Just look at my house, it's enormous now. Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for 5. It's gigantic for 1. There's no need to grumble, and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house. And now she's full of frolics and fiddly-dees. It isn't a squash, and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddly-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze. That's the end. Are you ready? You put your one arm in, you put your one arm out, you put your one arm in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Whoa, the hokey pokey. Whoa, the hokey pokey. Whoa. Put your one leg in, you put your one leg out, you put your one leg in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Ready? Whoa, the hokey pokey. Whoa, the hokey pokey. Whoa, the hokey pokey. That's what it's all about. Your whole body in, you put your whole body out, you put your whole body in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Now last time, ready? Whoa, the hokey pokey. Whoa, the hokey pokey. Whoa, the hokey pokey. That's what it's all about. Well done! Thanks girls for helping with that one. Now we're going to do another one that we always do at KidTime. Open, shut them, so get your hands all loose and ready to move. Open, shut them. Are you ready? Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them, right up to your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but you know what's in. Shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them, just like this. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them. Little kiss. Alright, and for our last one we're going to do heads, shoulders, knees and toes. Is everyone ready? This is the big movement one. We're going to do it and then we're going to do it fast at the end. So get ready for it. Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes, heads and shoulders. Eyes and ears. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Mouth and nose. Mouth and nose. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. We all got fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Heads and shoulders, knees, toes, knees, toes, knees, toes. Heads and shoulders, knees, toes, knees, toes. I don't think that was fast enough. One more time. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees